This is my lovely band. It's James. James. And James. But there's Jill and Jean. And we're going to travel a bit to very exotic places. We will begin with a reindeer calling chant. A Finnish reindeer calling. Go up those. Central.
La to hear it again, to be honest. Wow, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's pretty much, it's happened with every single ensemble this evening. There's this, you don't know obviously we don't know what's going to happen, but these surprises have just appeared. They've fallen out of the sky, but just like little pearls of beauty. And that was, I can't really speak, to be honest with you. It was that song. I mean, it's okay to ask where that comes from.
Yeah, that's a Swiss. This is a natur yodel. It's a nature yodel without words, and it's also called a Zäuerli. Yeah, quite a common yodel in the Schweiz.
It was, but it started. Was the
Finland.
That was from,
Yeah,
so we went from
Finnish.
Finland to Switzerland.
Finnish reindeer calling.
A Finnish reindeer call.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just yeah.
Didn't work, but it counts. Still can't find it.
Yeah, they didn't count.
In the oven.
Do it all again. Do it again.
So the singing part was just, well, and then the music, the instrumental part seemed to be like, well, yeah, and the rest. We're so used to hearing loads of tunes, aren't we? And the instruments being at the forefront, whereas this seemed to be. But the music we did get from instruments was gorgeous, and the sound of the three flutes together was just a moment of the harmonies were fantastic. And the guitar sounded beautiful, Barbara, that beautiful little part of guitar in your hands.
James.
The fiddle, James. It was, and yeah, it was. I kind of want to hear it again. Would that be?
Get that one.
Do it again.
I tried.
It's always, is it tough on the voices?
No, it's
Well, it didn't sound like it. It was crystallised. Well, thank you for finishing like that. It was fantastic.
Let's do it again.
It could be longer than 5 minutes if we want. Yeah.
That's what I love when everyone was singing. Would you kick it off and then we can all...
Yeah.
That brings us to the end of the One Night Stand band, but I'm just going to ask Brian to, or possibly Ernesto, or whoever else Brian's persuaded, just to sum up the evening.
Whoa. I think Ed pretty much summed it up there after that last band. I was just watching the ladies and gents sing, and Jean had her head back and her eyes closed, and I thought that it's healing, isn't it? I mean, she was just lost in the song, and I felt that it's the power coming from the music, but also coming from the truths and the hearts and the souls of the people who were in it, because you're in music, your mind is quiet. Music like that, it only happens when the mind is quiet and the heart is open, and that's where you need to be when you play music. You need to have a quiet mind and an open heart, and once your mind is quiet, then it doesn't matter what your technique is like, how good or tight your rolls are, how sophisticated your tunes are. You're just that shape. You're in the music. And quite a lot of the bands tonight were just in it. And I was thinking about, it's coming up shortly on 30 years that I've been coming to teach here, and there was a little wobble a few years ago for me, because I didn't think that I was bringing anything new to my flute class, especially the ensemble class. And I suggested to Ellie maybe it was time for a change, and then we tossed a few ideas around, and then the big wobble came, and we all took time off. But honestly, whatever it was, since we've come back, the sign of a really powerful and healthy institution is that it's open to change. And I mean, Burwell has embraced it. It's been a team effort, Ellie and all the committee, Jane and Eddie, and it goes so deep. But we're gathered here in this amazing marquee, and we come out the other side of those 2 years. We've got a new superstar on the team. Whatever it is, I think we've just all come through this huge, journey, crossing over, and the gratitude of being back together. People are just more embracing playing music and sharing this kind of space. So I think it's so healthy. I'm really proud of Burwell. I'm proud that we've come through, and that we've got a new team member, and that this music, I mean, you can see the influence of Ernesto in almost every band there. Have you any other tricks up your sleeve? So I mean, it's just an honour, and I loved everything about tonight. It was kind of hard to even think about, to dissect it or give critique. It was all so good. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'm going to hand it. I want Ernesto to say a few words in Espanol.
Muy bien.
Gracias, Brian. Un aplauso para Brian. Thank you. I'll keep it short. La voy a hacer cortita para que vayan a tomar cervezas. So you can have una cerveza, por favor, over there. Yeah, you know what that means. All right, keep it short. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. I am overwhelmed by what I saw and what I heard this night. It was so much better than last year, in the way that last year was very good, but now was unexpectedly, I don't know, everything was so surprising, and I had so much fun. And I could see that you were also having a lot of fun on the stage, because maybe you were a little bit nervous if you had only had a few hours to get together and put on a show. But despite that, I can see that you are growing a lot musically as artists, and you're really putting on a show, and you're including comedy into the shows, and that I really love that, because it makes us all feel like very relaxed, and also when you decide to have that communication with the audience,
then it's not about you, it's about us, and the audience will always love that. So as Brian said, it's not about the technique, it's also about taking risks, right? So the more you risk, the more you gain, and I think today a lot of you risk a lot, but you all gain a lot, and in the sense you're all winners. Thank you so much.
If you've borrowed anybody's music stand, could you come and claim it, please? That's it, thank you.
Can we have a round of applause for James?
And for Eddie!